Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to that game that keeps not being full screen.
Interestingly enough, it's not full screen, but it does eat my mouse. So it's basically behaving as if it's a full screen game, even though it's not. So looks like we've got this set. Alright, so when last we left off, we were running into some serious scaling problems because we are sitting on some rather atrociously bad gear for the point in the game that we are. We're trying to keep our party excuse me going to mediocre results. That is not right. What is going on here? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I apparently am a dummy. Shocking no one. Okay. So I opened up the tab instead of the player. Okay, so there is a shiny there, so let's go grab that. That's 500. And where the heck am I? So it looks like I'm heading toward Alphen. Why am I heading toward Alphen? Didn't I want to head toward Ophelia? I refuse to get the two boys before I get the two girls, so I'm heading up north. I'm getting Ophelia next. I just refuse. Let's see here. So, what else can we do? Do we have anything interesting to do here? How much money do I have? I have 12 grand. We're getting close to the point where I'll be able to pick up another shiny object. And hopefully there's some interesting things to do in this section.
How about you?
So you are able to break these. So you might as well.
I'm ready.
Those are weak against dark. How much mana do you have, friend? Do I want to use a Night Ode? Probably not. Alright, we're gonna use a Lion Dance. I think she's...
The Lion Dance.
I'm positive that she's regenerating, so... we can... There's no reason to use a Lightning Blast, I don't think. Seems like an excessive use of mana right now. So we are going to stick to this. Dim counters.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like there's a decent chance that our one of the characters might actually give the ability, like, might be a teacher of some sort, but I guess this guy is already a teacher. So it would be a little surprising.
My turn now.
So I did make actually a sizable error here. In that I'm not going to have them all broken at the same time. Because I'm going to break this one here, but I didn't kill that guy. I should have killed him with Primrose.
I'm ready.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I had the opportunity to, because I think she went too late, but that's fine. Let's see here. Do we want to use a Night Ode? Just max rank Night, right? Let's do it. See how much damage it does. Quite a bit. Not quite enough, but... Oh my goodness! Why you scale so good?
Got more than you bargained for.
And Primrose levels up, so I don't have to worry about her mana from now on, probably. If she's using a spell on a given turn, she's going to lose somewhere between 0 and 6 spell points. So, legitimately speaking, I don't think I need to worry too much about it. So that means that she can just cast things as much as she wants. She could use Peacock Strut, but there's not really a lot of reason to do that.
Nighthose, bring your shade.
So Primrose has a mono region mechanic available now. Cyrus is still low level, so he almost sort of kind of has a mono region mechanic. And I think I'm going to do this. So, by getting this break off, I'll allow her to use rank 2 Night Ode, which will do a good amount of damage to pretty much everyone. Ulbert can follow up with a level slash.
I will cut you down.
And now we just have one enemy left. Might kill somebody. No, it doesn't have much. Okay. Let's see. What do you need to do?
My way.
I'm ready. The lion.
Gonna go ahead and Lion Dance on him. I think he's the only one who can reasonably take out this thing once it's broken.
I'm ready.
I should have just.
What's this?
So he's knocked unconscious, and that's fine. Who goes first? So he's going twice in a row here.
How about you?
I'm gonna get the break going. I should have paid a little closer attention there, actually. Which weapon is stronger? I should have just used a level slash anyway. Decent amount of damage, but not
I'm ready.
enough.
The mole.
I'm a little concerned about her.
Here I go. Thank you.
Oh, shit! It had an AoE. Damn it. Okay, well, we have to reload them. Okay, I did not... I think that's the first time I've seen those use Stampede, so I just didn't realize that it had an AoE. I should have been prepared for that. I should have been prepared for that possibility, but, you know, being prepared is overrated. Let's see here. So, we should be heading left, most likely. And I think I do want to get out of this area ASAP. Is this actually going to lead to where I need to go? Yes, it looks like it is. So we got a bunch of frogs that are all weak, so this is not that bad. Let's go ahead and get a Lion Dance. Actually no, I'm going to do a Peacock Strut.
The peacock strut.
Because he's going to be blasting every round,
What to do?
or close to it. I should have done like DP to him. I should have probably had her rest. Should I abide? Just have an attack. So that guy's gonna gather strength. And then he's gonna immediately attack, because of course. I'm gonna do a max strength one of these, that blows up all of them except... never mind, it blows up literally all of them. And he's fully healed, so we're in good shape there. So, where am I now? This is not where I want to be. I was thinking that that was going to be another area, but it's not. It's just a little side thing. Hey, there's a squirrel here. I wonder if I can talk to animals with one of these characters. Okay, there's a book there, so I need to get to the book. On the plus side, I do have the autosaves to play with, and I am going to use them because I don't really see much reason not to. Alright, do we want to... I think yes.
I'm ready.
I'm actually going to use Peacock Strut again.
The peacock
It's
strut.
tempting to use a Darkness attack, but he actually did so much damage when I put all of that stuff into him that
For you.
I might not really have much reason. And I'm actually going to start using Boost for that. Because I can... Oh, actually, I don't need to. I could get him a max boosted attack without it, so we're fine. Let's see. I'm gonna start getting him the sheep.
I am ready.
I do. I'm gonna use a rank 3
Knighthood.
Knighthood.
Bring your shade.
Yeah, this is gonna be plenty of damage to get the kill, I think. So I'm gonna try to steal. Steal your money and then move you with a nice win. And that's a yes. Nailed it. And because we got any break at all, we get that break bonus. I think it would be cool if you got the break bonus for each time you broke things. So, actually, that is a okay, so I just realized it. So, from a game design perspective, it would be amazing for you to get the break bonus for every single time you break the enemy. Now, the reason that I say that is because it might seem like it's overpowered. The problem that you end up with in terms of EXP gain is that, generally speaking, you have a vested interest. I should have done a double one just because that would allow me to get a rank 3 right now, and then I can just
The
skip them all.
peacock strut.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that now.
Victory shall be mine.
Do I want to use the... This is fine. He's actually gonna go again. Oh, never mind. He's not gonna go again. What do I do? So, am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it.
Oh, ice.
I don't think it'll kill. It didn't kill all, but it did kill the ones that hadn't already gone, so it accomplished its objective.
Now, what next? No.
And we'll actually be able to get a good break here, even if we didn't kill it.
With
So-
each battle, I grow stronger.
Very nice. So Tressa's about to level up again. And we are getting to the cold territory. And so now we, I think, are in the area that's adjacent to the town. The town should be next to this thing, so... Next to the thingamabobber. We got all the life. And we got some snowy lizardmen.
Let's do this.
What? These things are weak against fire? Why? I can't imagine how that would happen. Okay, so one of them is going to go before Cyrus, but I'm going to try to break it with Bulbrick.
Victory shall...
Which one is it? It's this one. Do I think you're weak against swords?
Out of my
I
way!
have no way of knowing, so.
I am ready.
Hey, Celestial. Let's see. What's the... You can't see us. Did they not ever fix that? I guess I thought they fixed it because for a long time I was actually within
The peacock
the
struck.
thinger. So you're telling me that I need to reduce the quality of my stream again. Oh well. Okay, I'll do that now. Let's see here. That's easy enough to do. Murder, murder, murder!
I am ready.
I should have probably used a boost for that, huh?
What next?
Okay, we're fine.
Thus ends your lesson.
140 peak. I don't know what that even means. I don't. Okay. Give me a second. But yeah, for a while there, I didn't have to worry about that. I guess it was because I was on YouTube. So between being on YouTube and having slightly higher numbers usually, because I've been like gone for so long that if I forgot about people's internet connections making them incapable of seeing my. That's such a blast from the past. Okay. Let's see, where is my thinger? I don't even know where all those settings are. God. Streaming problems. I'm surprised that everybody doesn't just have that as a default. I don't understand why that wasn't turned into a normal thing. I guess YouTube just didn't do well enough to start to put pressure onto Twitch.
I am ready.
Because you don't really feel pressured to make changes if you couldn't care less.
The peacock struck.
Like if your only rival is not meaningfully speaking a rival.
Oh, flames!
Gonna use a normal fireball here, and then we're gonna follow it up with a larger scale fireball. Do we want to donate? Yeah. No, we're gonna use Trade Tempest first. We can donate on next turn. So I just wanted to check if any of them were weak against that.
My turn now.
And now we can do the donate.
You.
How much?
So I don't actually know which one of his weapons is better.
I am ready.
So she's back up at full HP. Or full MP, rather. Weirdly enough, Cyrus isn't even going to get a chance to do this, because she's just going to insta-give.
The show is over.
So made a decent amount of money. Also, what I was talking about earlier with the balance is that long fights that give you a lot of experience tend to not be worth it because the amount of experience you get relative to how quickly you finish the fight is just the math just isn't there for it. So by making it so that the actual process of I should have read that out. But by making it so that the actual process is what's giving you the experience in some way or another, or at least making it so that a longer process leads to more experience, even if it isn't what's giving you the EXP in the first place. That's very, very valuable for making it so that people don't just farm the weakest things that they can find, which is not fun. Liana, wait! I'll perform the kindling in your stead! Oh boy. Her name is Ophelia, and she's a cleric, oh boy. And her home's of Flame Grace, the great cathedral towers above all within its sheltering walls. She spends her days in service to the flame. She's been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling, a holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. But on the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophelia steals herself out for a pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in the hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She will need brave allies on the path she's chosen. Let's do it. I will replace Cyrus temporarily, I guess. Let's hear the beginning of the tale.
Come in.
May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
Are they actually witches? What's the joke?
How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now. Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was.
Apparently.
You needn't worry about me. I was born to make the pilgrimage. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down.
Okay, Yuna.
You really are incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it. What? As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you. And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone. Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophelia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it. A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you. Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting Ophelia to actually be a barbarian. Because she's blonde and she's in a frozen wasteland. And that typically correlates in video games to barbarians. In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts. And then they created men, who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Caldera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good, let's not stretch this too hard, were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Caldera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Aelfric the Flamebringer, lord of all that's holy. Aelfric called astral fire down upon Caldera, sapping his strength and sealed him away in the afterworld. Afterworld? A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Orstera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people. Excuse me. Oh, making him go away loses me the insight ability, damn.
There you are, my girls.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path. Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Unfortunately, I have a little bit of
You
a headache.
have become women grown in but the blink of an eye. How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency.
Are you perving on
Or
Ophelia?
more so.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
The only reason that I have that immediate suspicion is just because of the fact that
I was but an
he's a
orphan,
priest.
Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
Come on, Feely. We're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it. Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for. Of course. You're right, Liana. And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Liana.
I'm trying to identify the voice actor, that's why I'm frowning.
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelf from time to time?
Oh my. When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
Are you a single father? Because if you're a single father and you don't know how to cook, then there's some serious problems with your fathering.
And beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophelia. So it would seem.
And falls short in my eyes too, I'm sorry, man.
Now, tell me, Liana.
I'm not a creative cook, but I am perfectly capable of cooking.
Are you prepared for your journey to the Gale of Origin?
Because I'm this thing that we in the business like to call an adult, and adults can prepare their own meals. Shots fired.
I am ready.
Shots fired.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands. This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step
So
forth
is he the
into
Pope?
wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned. But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. I will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
Joseph has the coronavirus confirmed.
Father? Are you all right, Your Excellency?
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my ears announcing their advance.
That's not how
Oh, you mustn't sound so
coughing
gloomy,
works.
Your Excellency.
That's not how coughing works.
There's
Coughing is
still
not a
so
symptom
much
of
we
old
would
age.
learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus.
What? What does emeritus
Ophelia
mean?
is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here. We will let the Pontiff know that you are resting in your chamber, sir.
Retiree. Okay.
And my two girls insist. Who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
We will take care of everything.
So how
Your
old is
Excellency.
he?
I'll see Father back to his chambers.
Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here.
So his daughter is probably about 20.
Well then,
I suppose I'd best start preparing for the next service at once. Oh my, what's a child doing here all alone? Making with the murder, no doubt. For that is how childs do. What's the matter, child? It's my mama. She's gone. I can't find her anywhere. Come here, Mama. Don't leave me here all alone.
won't you come with me?
No. Let's try those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother? Can you really find her?
Of course.
The sacred flame will show us the way. Will it, though? Because I don't think she's in that direction. Though I should be preparing for the service. No. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should be able to finish everything in time. Like how there's, like, no staff. Utilize each character's unique action to overcome any odds. So, guide! We got the guide boost. So, she has guide. Guide the wayward child. What does guide do? Let the flame guide your path. Really? You'll help me find her? So...
Good day.
The holy blue of Aelfric protects us and leads us in the darkness. There are rumors, however, of heretics who worship the black flame of evil.
Hello.
Many worshippers come to the cathedral to receive the guidance of the sacred flame. Can I guide a bunch of people at once? Can I just have a flock? Because I should be able to have a flock.
Greg.
The sheer splendor of the cathedral always takes my breath away.
That's you.
Welcome to the Great Cathedral of Flames, Grace. Are you here for the church service? So what does this ability actually do? So she can actually summon people in battle as well. So that's interesting as well. That just says that's his primary job. I just realized that there's going to be a secondary job that I can take eventually. Because that's
Mother.
so maybe that's how I get the other skills.
Young man.
There you are.
Oh.
Sister Ophelia, how can I thank you for taking care of this little troublemaker of mine? And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own?
Actually,
Pray, do not scold the poor boy. He was so brave and good this whole time.
Thank you so much.
You're too kind, Sister Ophelia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It's no wonder that the Archbishop is so proud of his 2 daughters. 2 daughters? Surely you must know that he is forever boasting of you and Sister Liana both.
truly?
He does.
But of course.
Almost every time I speak to him. Come along now. You kid. Thanks, Sister Ophelia, and then it's back home with you.
Thank you.
You. He doesn't even have a name. Thank you, Sister Ophelia. It was my pleasure, child, but do try to stay with your mother in the future, yes? How do you not know this woman? This is such a tiny town. She knows your
I
dad.
see.
Your Excellency. I'll do all I can to be the daughter you would want me to be.
If I might.
If I might have a moment, sister. I'm not sinister at all.
Of course.
Yes, might I be of some service, good sir? Would you know where I might find His Excellency the Archbishop? May I ask who's looking for him? Pray forgive my lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with the Leonial Consortium. Never trust a consortium. The Archbishop has generously deigned to engage in a transaction of sorts with us.
Well then,
A traitor? I see. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I'm Sister Ophelia.
Oh,
Oh, so you are Sister Ophelia. I've heard so much about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my services, he spoke much of his 2 daughters. I also heard that Sister Liana will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such loyal servants. It is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey that the Archbishop has summoned me here today. Is that so? We're much obliged for your support.
no.
Think nothing of it, good sister. It's the duty of the faithful to serve the Church, as the Church so tirelessly
No.
serves us. Sister Ophelia, you must come at once. Whatever is the matter?
It's a disaster!
It's the Archbishop. His Excellency has collapsed.
But how could...
I'll come at once. Master Matthias, forgive me for abandoning you when you've journeyed so far, but
No.
do not spare a moment's thought for me, sister. Pray, go to the Archbishop's side at once.
forgive me.
I thank you for your understanding, sir. Please excuse me. It's so Japanese. Infinitely Japanese. He's like, yes, all as planned.
Your Excellency!
You know he's the bad guy because, you know, he's a merchant. Excellency?
Ophelia, please! Please, take a moment to breathe.
No. Breathing's for elves.
Forgive me, Liana, but His Excellency...
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
Of course. Forgive me.
So no throwing parties.
Yes, Father?
This pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is going to hear.
Father? Father?
Worry not, Sister Liana. He is only resting.
Liana,
Sister Liana, are you not well?
I'm fine. I think I just need some fresh air.
Interesting.
Liana. I know she's trying to act strong before the others. I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this.
I think it would be interesting if you had more of a like realistic internal monologue for characters at some point. Like, I would love to see characters who have the kind of like piecemeal pseudo language as their internal monologue, the way that people typically do. Like, occasionally you'll have a complete sentence, but at least for me, like, I don't think in sentences, I think in piecemeal gibberish. And it would be kind of interesting to see that as the internal monologue for a character. But I guess if I want that, I'm going to have to actually do it myself. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself, you know. That's how they say. That's how they do. So we're going to pop over here and find Sister Dearest, who is somewhere. Oh, this is, I think, green because it's the next place to go in the quest. Yeah, okay, that's what that green symbol means. Gotcha. That's actually interesting. The hidden item is still showing up on my screen. So I could hypothetically make things easier for myself in this section where I don't have access to the party. Not that it matters, but...
feeling?
Ophelia? Liana? What am I to do, Ophelia? Father! My father is... Liana. Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst. But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong. And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey. But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
Don't despair, Liana. We are together in this. You will find a way.
Ophelia.
It's been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. My family lost in the war, I was left with nothing and no one to care for me.
And now then,
Do not despair, Ophelia. From today, we are your family. This is Liana, my daughter, your new sister.
Hey,
My name's Liana, but you can call me Anna if you'd like.
huh?
What's the matter with her? Liana, I'm afraid that Ophelia's gone through something very sad. So let's see that she's cheered once more. Together in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes.
I'll be the best sister ever for Ophelia. I'll be so much better than your old sister, your old dead sister who's dead. Don't even think about that person. My first days in the Archbishop's homes, I kept my room and spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell, Liana, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Feely. Don't you want to go outside? Oh, I know. There's someplace I just have to take you.
I need to get a quieter chair.
What? This way! Up here!
Yeah, here.
Where are we going?
Interesting.
It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there.
So now I know how to get up there. $10 says you can't actually get up there.
Here
though.
we are. What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too. Hmm? It's beautiful. Isn't it though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me?
Come play with me. Forever.
Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not
I'm not crying, you're crying. Your mom's crying.
Good to hear.
Your whole family's
You're going
crying.
to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Liana. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then.
Excuse me. After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Liana brought me out from under the dark cloud and gave me strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
I'll return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
Yes.
Pray do that, Liana. He will rest all the easier knowing you're with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Liana than anyone else.
And
And yet I must hide that from all around her, or she must hide that from all around her. Tomorrow she's to set out to gather Ember from the Cave of Origin.
in that case,
If I were to gather the Ember in her place, Liana could stay by her father's side. Of course, I cannot bear to see him leave either. Or to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the Ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage to complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into that cave without the church's blessing, I'd get more than a stern lecture, that's for sure. As I recall, the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. Let's do it! And so I must gather the Ember that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. This is the path I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid? Thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now let us make for the Cave of Origin. It lies in the east. I must do this alone! Except, you can totally help out if you want. I mean, like, if you wanted to help, that would be... I mean, I wouldn't object. I mean, that would be fine. Like, let's do it. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. What are we going to do here? I think I might actually kick the boy. Because... I would prefer to have access to someone who can actually identify stuff, but he's so much more powerful. You know what, I'll keep Ulbrich for now. Let's take a look at my skills. She is at 896, which means that the other guy probably actually has enough to get his skill. So let's take a look at what his new skill is first. I feel like Lightning Bolt is probably more important to pick up than the higher tier versions of these, so I'm going to pick up Lightning Bolt. Elemental Augmentation, I like the sound of that. So what does Elemental Augmentation do? Okay, so he has something that is functionally equivalent to what Ulbrich has, only it's for magic. Do we want to... Yeah, we're going to keep him for now. So, sorry, Ulbrich, you got benched. You done got benched, son. So we're going to go to the Path of the Cave of Origin. And do we have any equipment for Ophelia? She does use staves. And I guess I should have checked her skill set. So she can heal. She has a light-based single-target damage spell. She can augment defense, do an AoE. She can do an AoE heal. Single ally, the ability to reflect one elemental attack. Ooh, that's interesting. And revives all incapacitated allies, which is fine, but not super important. I don't think I'm going to get Sheltering Veil for a while. I think Luminescence is very powerful. I'm going to be picking that up. Interestingly enough, it only costs 9. I wonder if it does less damage than her Dark Attack. So, let's grab you. Do I want... Yes. I'm going to go around town, actually, and see what stuff there is to buy. Because I don't think it makes much sense to not check for some gear upgrades for her. So I could hypothetically have like multiple people that I'm summoned at the same time. Because I could use Guide on one and Allure on another, I think. Wisdom of the Church. I'm looking for someone who has an actual damage move, so... Peacebringers, oh my goodness! That is amazing looking. You're indeed a master of your craft. So, give her the Peacebringer's garb. That gives her 50% increase to her max HP, as well as a huge increase to her defenses, which is very important for a character that is sitting on there. I guess I should have taken over stuff, huh? So he can use Sleep. Let's take a look here. I want to check basically whether... So plus 60 is what we're currently missing out on. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Let the flame guide your path. Hello, sister. You must allow me to accompany you. Yes. Allow the flames to burn within us, and to burn all who dare to oppose. We actually can come up here. That's cool. And to burn all who oppose us. Yes, they shall all perish within the light of the flame. Sprightly ring is super cheap. We're just gonna do it. Always looking for a bargain. 100% chance. Let's do it. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Lend me an ear, miss. Back in the day, there was this brilliant hunter. Pray, come hither. Yes, look at this. We got so many people. I love it. So we now have 2 separate summoners, meaning that we can potentially have 6 actions per turn. For a limited number of turns, but still. I'm still looking for someone who has a thinger. Like a weapon. A stick. Now that I think about it, I already picked up... Ooh, traditional dancer garb. That's interesting. Ooh, circlet. This looks pretty good. And it's pretty cheap. We're gonna do it. I can see you're a person of good taste. Always looking for a bargain. Let's give her the circlet. Is there anything over here? No. I'll do the scrutinized stuff later. The energizing pomegranate. Restores BP. Interesting. Normally, the cathedral is no place for conducting business, but always looking for a bargain. Yes. Yeah, let's see. I just need to remember to give her a pirate voice when she's doing actual dialogue. I don't think it's gonna happen, but... So many. So many minions. Let's see. What? What? I can't buy things off of my dead dad, or dying dad, or whatever the hell's going on. My sickly, feeble father. It's unacceptable. Okay, so we're gonna head into the next area. Do I want to change? Yeah, I do. I just realized that I think I got a stick for the caster just now. He has a composite staff, so we'll give him the normal staff. Give her this. This gives pretty decent. Okay, she actually has a normal thing on equip, so let's steal his thinger. Steal his spear to give to her. So now, regardless of whether she's using a spear or a bow, she'll still be doing decent damage. Give her the sprightly bow, or sprightly earring. Okay, we're set. We have made the changes necessary. Oh wait, what am I thinking? He's in my party. I don't need to steal his stuff. That's something new. The other guy would actually probably be more useful. I'm gonna swap. Yeah, it's kind of silly for me to bring him along instead of the fighter guy when Ophelia can take his gear. So we are going to swap these back again. Just give him the maximal amount of damage so that she can play support mostly, and if she uses her bow she can do some good damage, but she doesn't have to be focused on damage. Let's see.
They are the stands.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
I am ready.
Summon the Tabon Patron! New weakness wind? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage actually.
Oh no! Thank you!
Ooh.
I'll do my best.
So, interestingly enough, the one in the front isn't even weak against her spells. Jesus.
Victory!
These NPCs, man. Like, the ones we have access to here are a little out of control.
Oh no!
Sweep down, did it say?
Let your
Oh, this heals everyone? Oh, wow.
Ah! I'll do my best. Prepare
Very nice. Yay, double ding! Let's so Ulbrich is actually close to getting Thinger as well, right? No. No, he's not. Okay, she is. Give me the shiny. 600, not that important.
There is no choice.
The big bear.
I am ready.
Oh my goodness. The bear just got broken instantly.
No.
I'll do my best. Let's do this.
Trade Tempest. Try
The
it.
winds of fortune are howling.
I am ready.
Okay, do I want to do a lion dance and follow it up
The
with...
lion dance.
I should have done a bonus on Tressa, probably.
Let's do this.
Oh, I guess I can still do it. Alright, so let's give it to Ulbrich.
For you.
Farewell. You are still alive.
I'll do my best.
How are you still alive? I'm gonna have her defend, because there's the risk of her getting insta-gibbed. She still got insta-gibbed through the defend.
I am ready.
God damn it. Nice. Is it gonna be...
Here I go.
Is it gonna be faster to try to escape, or is it gonna be faster to just restart the defense system?
I am ready.
Because I need to get the reload up. Yeah, that's the one thing that really sucks when you've got like these new characters, is that you immediately get thrown into these fights with things that can just kill them instantaneously, and there's not really anything you can do about that. You have to really just carry them hardcore, and that's not optimal. I was not expecting that thing to actually survive that hit. Okay, so let's hope that we can get to the save point. Where the hell is the save point?
Flame, protect us.
I am ready.
Considering that I'm fighting mostly enemies that I've already seen before, and that they're all weak against sticks, for the most part, maybe I should bring that guy back.
My turn now. For you. I'll do my best.
I am ready. The lion dance.
Lion dancing, now it is time for you to. Oh my goodness.
I'll not be defeated.
I don't know, you say that, but
Let your wounds be healed.
you were full HP and died instantly last time.
Go.
Let's see, Trade Tempest.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
Really does do quite a lot of damage.
Strong.
quite enough for 2 levels. Okay, so going down here, grabbing you, popping up here. If we can get to the save point, we'll be all set.
Let us fight with honor.
Okay, that is interesting.
My turn now.
Probability that you're weak against wind,
Winds of fortune are howling.
not high.
I am ready.
Summon Winds is doing so much damage that it's like, it doesn't matter whether they're actually weak against it or not, it's still worth it to use. I'm actually going to use a full
I think not.
cover because I don't want to see what happens when she gets
I'll not be defeated.
damage stacked on her. So we'll be able to see how much damage. Okay, that's
Victory shall be mine.
a whole lot of nothing. And we don't have a boost, so we can't do cover anymore. Not weak against that. Did I already try Trade Tempest? Yes, I did. They're not weak against it. I can try Spear. They're not weak against
I'm
Spear.
ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
Dark? Nope. So they are weak against sticks. Should I try to break the one? I'm gonna try it. That's not weak against sticks. So I don't know what it's weak against, but... Oh, it's weak against bows. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Stop focus firing the one person that I can't have you focus firing. It's unacceptable behavior. What will I do? I'm actually just gonna do a full-on Night Ode. I think this will kill some of them. Yeah. And we have the ability to heal out of combat.
I grow strong.
So we'll have Ophelia heal herself. I guess she can't, because she's at full HP, she doesn't need to heal up. So we're fine. We've now got 380, which is sufficient that if she defends... Nani?
They are.
Victory shall be mine.
The spear is stronger than
My
the
way.
sword.
I am ready.
Summon up the Tavern Patron. I guess I should have had him just defend.
What to do?
Give him the ability to tank all the damage for these people. So Trade Tempest isn't doing very much.
I'll not be defeated.
The townsperson has a bow though, and he attacks the left person, because of course he does.
I am ready.
Okay, do I try to AoE burst them now? Yes.
Nighthode, bring your
I'm just gonna try
shade.
to blow them all up. So those two are down.
What to do?
And Olbert should be able to kill the last one.
Out of my way.
Nailed it.
The thrill of the fight.
Ophelia levels up again. And so we came to the top here. Save point. Yay! The Cave of Origin.
This is.
The Cave of Origin. This cave houses the first flame, the fire that Elfric himself brought down from the heavens. I must bring it back. Sister Ophelia, I'm certain you know this well, but I feel compelled to speak. This is a place of true danger. Please be sure that you're prepared before entering. Interesting, I can actually guide these people, but I can't do anything else with them. So this is the place that I'm going to be fighting the actual boss in.
There is no choice.
Oh boy, that's a darkness elemental.
I am ready.
We've got someone who's vulnerable to sticks. Surprising no one. That is weak to stick.
The battle is truly joined.
I don't want to use a level slash, just to identify. I think I do. Okay, so none of them are weak against swords.
Let's do this.
But none of them have very high defense either, so there's that.
The winds of hope are howling.
None of them are weak against wind.
I'll do my best.
Do we want to get rid of some townsperson? Nice. So that's weak against daggers. Or to bows. Daggers, bows, same difference, right? We're gonna try stabbing you. You are not weak against daggers. Summon Winds comes out. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty decent deeps. And I am going to just do this because I think it'll kill him. And that is a yes.
The thrill of the fight.
Ulbricht's about to level, and we are done. He's got all of his mana back. I did find you in the game. I did indeed. And as the character that gets plus 50 attack power, just like as a skill, rather than having to get gear for it, your character is literally like the only character who can do any damage because I'm so under-geared because I'm not buying stuff from stores that I'm having significant difficulty keeping up with the like scaling because all the enemies are getting more powerful at a rate that's faster than I'm getting more powerful because I'm not using the any gear from stores or anything. Do I want to just use Insight? I don't think I need to right now. The regen isn't quite as important. But yeah, Ulbrich has been central to everything that I've been doing because I have the one item that I bought with her special ability, Tressa's special ability, because I'm allowing myself to use that. That gives him regen. So he's regenerating 100 per round, and that basically was carrying me for a huge portion of the game because it was the only thing that was keeping me alive.
I am ready.
Okay.
The lion's den.
It's time for swords. But yeah, having both the cleric and that really sucks. Ulbrich just got put to sleep. Well, shit. So much for my combo that I was about to do. I'm gonna have her rest, actually.
Time for a break.
My leech strats! She's gonna level up way before she runs out of mana, so... Nice! Oh, that guy's so OP! Yeah, I'm enjoying my party so far. I like the combo that I have. I actually really like the merchant, which is weird. I never liked merchant characters. But she actually has some very useful utility. So I'm gonna go ahead and get sidestep. I feel like the summon thing is probably more powerful, but that's fine. When the user is not near death, all attacks that would reduce the user's HP below 0 will instead leave the user with 1 HP. That is really powerful for someone who can heal herself. I've seen monsters before, but nothing like the creatures in this cave. Mayhap they protect the flame. Come to think of it, why do I feel as if though someone or something is watching my every move? I don't know, why do you feel like something's watching your every move? Maybe you're paranoid. Oh, maybe it's the merchant again, who's always watching our every move. We're gonna go over here first, because shinies. Anything useful? Nope. We got actually Refreshing Jam. I think it sells for like 1,500, so
Victory shall be
that
mine.
might be useful eventually. As for you, do we want to?
I think
Oops! Damn it! I am an idiot.
I am ready.
I needed to press R1. Let's see. Yeah, that's fair. There's actually quite a lot of people watching her right now.
Let's do this.
It's not just the player, it's also everyone watching the player. Let's see, Trade Tempest. I wanna just steal something. I wish that I could steal items. Though, when I bought something off of someone, they acted as though I had stolen it, so there is that. He's like, oh, what happened to my Tiger item? It's like, you just sold it to me! What do you mean, what happened to it? You weirdo. Let's just get rid of everything. Oh, Rick's so overpowered. It's so good. Okay, so we're heading back. We can save the game. This guy, I don't think, is going to have anything useful for us, but that's okay. I don't know how hard this boss is going to be. My guess is not very, but that said, I always think that they're not going to be as hard as they actually end up being. Oh, that's interesting. Of thee who dost treading in these halls, I ask, thou art fit to lighten the flames and show in the path to all humanity. See, I figured that eventually it would, like, transition into, like, the full party being together. This voice! So that's interesting that they never interact. I am the guardian of the first flame. If thou wouldst call thyself a flame-bearer, thou must prove thyself worthy. Oh boy.
Lose to you.
I am ready.
Let's summon the tavern patron. It is weak against sticks, shockingly enough. How are you against wind? You are weak against wind as well. That's actually really good. Are you weak against stabbing? You're weak against stabbing!
I'll do my best.
Well, this is going to be an easy boss. Not weak against foes, though. Okay, so we should be able to break it on this round, I think. It's weak against daggers. Dude, you're weak against everything that I have. This is glorious. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and use Holy Light. You should be weak against Holy, right? You're not weak against Holy? The one thing you're not weak against is the ability that my character actually gets access to automatically. Okay, then. That sounds legit. Do I want to... I'm gonna donate BP to Volbrick.
For you.
I should have been more
I will not be defeated.
appropriately thinger here, but it's fine. She can...
Here I go.
Yes. I didn't need to do that. I'm an idiot. I didn't need to do that at all. Oh well, it's fine.
I am ready.
Let's see. Primrose. Do I want... You know what? I think I am better off giving the Lion
The
Dance to
Lion
him now. She can use her dagger skills to break it up earlier next
The
time.
battle is truly joy.
Should I use 1,000 Spears? Like a max ranked 1,000 Spears, see how much damage it does? I think I'm doing that. Oh my god! 400 damage per spear! Oh man. The miss rate doesn't even matter. Okay, I guess just start shooting. That's not understandable. Oh, but he's blind now! Oh, life is good. This is so good. Okay, so we're gonna heal the party because we no longer need to worry about being killed by attrition damage. Ophelia's got functionally an unlimited amount of mana, so we don't have to worry about that. So instead, let's see here. You are not weak against her stuff, so what we're gonna do is have her use. Do I want to use trade winds to get it closer to the thing, or do I want to donate to Ulbrich so that he can use a triple sooner? I think I'll just get it closer.
The battle is truly
So it's now only got 2.
What's it do?
Alright, so what we're gonna do here is Ulbrich does have 1 less than he needs, so I'm gonna give this
For you.
to him. I think I am gonna use the spear thing again, because it's just so freaking ridiculous. And does she want to use an attack or Night Ode? I wonder if you're weak against Night Ode. I'm tempted to do Night Ode. I'm gonna do Night Ode.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
It's not weak against Dark. I was thinking it might be weak against Dark because it's like the guardian of the light, and it's not weak against light. So oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't break him first. Mistakes were made. Well, I just wasted all of Ulbrich's mana. That's fine. All right, fine. You know what? Stick to the face. I forgot that he hadn't been broken yet. No, townsperson, don't retreat from battle. Let's see. You need to deal some damage, I guess. No, actually, you need to use the Lion Dance on Ulbrich.
The Lion Dance.
Let Ulbrich do the damage. Nice, summon wins. Are you even at Half-Life yet?
No.
Okay, we're gonna be here a while.
My turn now.
Should I collect? Yeah, let's steal from
Thank
you.
you.
What? What do you mean I failed
do
to
my
collect
best.
any coins? Unacceptable. Townsperson! Show me your power! Wait, what?
I am ready.
That was an unexpected change. Was the challenge not already started?
Let's do this. The winds of hope are howling. I will not be defeated.
I mean, these are presumably weak against
Oh,
Holy.
sacred light.
But oh, they're also weak against that. Maybe they're weak against swords. How nice would that be? They are not weak against swords. 3 more turns.
I am ready.
So in 3 turns, those things are going to unleash hell on me. They are weak against sticks.
Victory shall be mine.
Let's see if they're weak against spear. I don't think they are, but they might be. They're not.
I will not be defeated. Oh, sacred light.
Now my hope is that this guy will AoE. Yes! Nice! Nice. Okay, so we now have the ability to do a big burst if we want. We're gonna wait until next turn to do the actual burst damage, I think. Does she have... Actually, never mind. I'm gonna do it this round because it's gonna give me access to that.
Let's do this.
There we go.
I am ready. Watch me now.
Stab, stab! Stabby, stabby!
Have at you.
So we are going to... This is this much more powerful attack.
Bad day.
And I think we're going to hit the Guardian with this and blast that with Ophelia. Do we want to blast that with Ophelia? You know what? Actually, I've changed my mind. We are going to use the Level Slash. Because this allows me to have Ophelia heal. And she's actually lower in HP than like it would be, so we're gonna heal up.
I am ready.
We're gonna Lion Dance on... Are we gonna Lion Dance on Ulberg? No, we have too many... wasted on buffing.
The battle is
What to do? Thank you.
Yes! 2560. Give me that money. All them muns. I guess defensively it would have made more sense to do it the other way, but that's fine. And Ophelia can actually just burst this guy down on this round. And do a lion dance
The
on
lion
Ulberg.
dance.
Nice. Summon Wiz is actually going to do most of the job on its own.
I will not be defeated. Prepare yourself.
Bonk! Come on, come on, come on, come on!
My turn now.
So, I actually could have had her do the job, but we're gonna have Ulberich. Yeah.
For you.
So this will give him a little bit of extra
I
damage.
am ready.
That's just Scavity time, I guess. That Tavern Patron lasted.
shall be
Yep.
Son,
Chop, 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 chop. There we go. Good job, Ulberich.
the thrill of the fight.
50 EXP. Like, just nothing.
This is.
The first flame of Elfric, the fire he brought down from the stars. It's so beautiful, as brilliant as the stars burning in the night sky. Ophelia, thou hast been judged worthy to bear in the sacred flame. Reach in thine hand and taken in Elfric's lanthorn. The lanthorn, this must be it. This is a sacred lantern used in the kindling, Elfric's lanthorn. Please forgive me. I must hasten back.
Hey, so Liana, I kind of stole your job.
How's His Excellency?
Oh,
He's sleeping still, but he seems to be resting more easily now. Where have you been, Ophelia? Everyone was worried about you.
you see.
Liana, there's something I must tell you. My daughters...
Father? Your Excellency.
My apologies.
Forgive me, my girls, for making you worry so. Do not look at me with such sad eyes, Liana. I will be well again before... we'll be well again before long, but now is not the time for such worries, the right? She simply cannot bear it. Well, luckily she doesn't have to. Dearest Liana, here goes.
Your Excellency.
I must speak with you.
Yes.
What is it, Ophelia?
Yes.
I would go on the pilgrimage and complete the kindling in Liana's place.
What?
That's Ilfrix Lanthorn. Ophelia,
Ophelia.
you're so OP. Your Excellency. You're aware it's a grave sin for one to enter the Cave of Origin without the Church's permission. Then why did the guards not stop me? I am, Your Excellency.
Ophelia.
But why?
Liana.
Leave us now. I would speak with Ophelia alone.
No.
But father!
Yes.
Worry not. I will not be punishing your sister, Liana, but there are matters we must discuss.
I understand.
Just don't be too hard on her, okay? And then she was never seen again.
At least it would seem you came through your ill-advised journey in one piece.
I did, Your Excellency.
And I can assume you set out with no preparation to speak of. Oh, your quiet dignity.
I am sorry, Your Excellency.
Oh, Ophelia. I only hope that this kindness of yours will not be your ruin.
Your Excellency?
You journeyed to the Cave of Origin so that Liana might stay here with me, did you not? I will inform the Pontiff that there has been a change in plans, and that you will perform the kindling in Liana's stead. Speak with your sister, and learn what she has these many months. Your instruction will be a breeze,
Yeah, no crap.
but I know you are up to the task.
Okay, could you have a quick chat and learn all the things that I've been teaching this person over the course of several months?
Your Excellency.
Your kindness brings warmth and light to all around you, Ophelia. Just as does the sacred flame.
I don't know, I feel like this voice actor might be the same guy who plays Durance, which is it's very funny to think that it would be the same person because the characteristics of the two people are so different.
When I first took you in, I had a dream.
A dream, Your Excellency?
A dream of you, bearing the flame to the world. Looking back now, I realize it was an omen of what was to come. Liana is a fine daughter, my pride and joy. She has served as a daughter of the Church far better than I had any right to expect. But I know that it has not come easily to her. She has given up much of her true self to be who she must be for the Church. I have not yet told Liana, but I fear that I am not much longer for this world.
But Your Excellency, the healer said...
I trust that I know my body better than any other.
Your Excellency...
Oh, Ophelia. I am so proud of you and Liana both. Promise me that you will love one another forever.
Your Excellency, Father, please. Please don't leave us.
Thank you, Ophelia.
Poor Ophelia.
And with that, I should be off. Do take care.
Take care of yourself. I think Father was looking a little better today, don't you? We nearly had to tie him to his bed. He so wished to be here too.
It's good to know he's acting more like himself again.
apology.
Whatever for, Leona?
When I first heard that you would go on the pilgrimage in my stead, to tell you the truth, I was relieved. The thought that I could stay here with Father instead of worrying about the kindling. I knew you would be putting yourself in great danger, and yet I was so happy. Can you forgive me, Ophelia?
Oh, please. I am the one who should apologize. I have no right to be here and, well, here I am.
I know that you only wanted to help me. And knowing that you will perform the rite in my stead makes me happier than anything.
Thank you, Leona. And so my journey begins. To Saints Bridge, Goldshore, and finally back to Flamesgrace.
There's only
Light
3 of
the
them?
flames in each town. Perform the kindling as our forebears have. I'll be gone for a while. But if ever you or Father need me, pray send for me at once.
Thank you, Ophelia. Really do take care of yourself, okay?
Let us see how Saints Bridge and the Riverlands treats me. Till we meet again, dear sister. May the sacred flame light your path.
Let's see here.
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you.
I'm wondering how I'm going to want to handle my party. And so the cleric set out on a journey never meant to be hers. She must complete the kindling, the holy rite carried out every 20 years, to be able to return to the beloved family she wishes to protect. Where will this unexpected journey lead her? Only the gods may know. Okay, so we have... Ooh, 420. Not bad. So we got some monies. We have a cleric now, which is fine. Let's see here. I can challenge you to a duel. Let's see, who should I... I'm actually going to grab the same person again. Is this... No, this is not the same person. Alright, I'm going to go back to the church. I feel like there's probably going to be a difference in who's there now. Oh, no, I need to finish the thing. Ooh, who are you? Were you here before? Yes, you were. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to, I guess, go toward the entrance where we need to go in order to get her to complete her mission. I think? Question mark? Does she need to approach the entrance like the other people do? No, apparently she doesn't. Alright, so we're going to grab the other folks and see how this goes. Got a provisioner here. Grab your... Hello. Oh, nice to meet you with a new face. I'm Miles. I was recently done the great honor of being appointed to the Knights Ardente. In fact, my late father, Restim, was also a member of the Knights Ardente, though he was stripped of his cloak for the crime of deserting in the midst of battle. Even now, after all these years, it's difficult to believe the slander to be true. My father would never have abandoned his fellow knights in battle. Okay, that's relatively straightforward. 42%, huh? Just guide the merchant. Friend, who are you? Oh, another composite staff. So I could have 2 of these if I want. I don't think I want that, though. So the other thing is that I now have enough that I could pick up that SP regen item if I want. I'm wondering if I do. I haven't... It's no good, I simply can't see the way of it. That's it. It's all over now. My research is done with. I'm finished. All my research till now suggests the Jotun should reside somewhere in this land, but I can't find proof. If there was only some proof of my years of research work for naught. Okay.
There is no proof, for your research was in fact for naught. Ooh, unlocks the cell of an allegedly innocent man. I wonder if that's a quest that you can only do with the person. Let's see here. Do we want to bring Cyrus around to talk to everybody? The protagonist can't be removed from the party? What? I wasn't actually intending to do that. So let's do this. Wait, what? Oh, whoops. Oh, I understand what happened now. Cyrus is going to place her for now, so I can wander around town scrutinizing everyone. Let's see now. A passionate scholar who loves researching. Unfortunately, the headmaster has yet to acknowledge his work, leaving him vexed. A proud soldier and keeper of the peace of Flamesgrace. Unfortunately, his job often makes him the target of resentment, so he drowns his sorrows in liquor under the guise of keeping warm. Well. Born and raised in Flamesgrace, this pious woman prays to the sacred flame every day, but with monsters and dangerous incidents on the rise, she's begun to consider leaving the home she loves for a more peaceful place. Is there a more peaceful place? Once a scholar who traveled the continent researching monsters, the anecdotes of his astonishing encounters, though true, sound more like fairy tales. There are so few who believe him. Interesting. So that's information that I might be... Can I turn that into you? Is that sufficient? So that's... Apparently, the tales of Random Dude 01 are not, in fact, proof. A young man recently appointed the Narzardante. He's an extremely hard worker due to his strict upbringing. He asked his father on many occasions about his past, but he heard nothing until recently. And this guy we already scrutinized, but we're going to do it again because we didn't read it. Years ago, he and his daughter had a fight, after which she eloped with her husband-to-be. Now that she's returned, he's unsure how to face her. Nevertheless, he's happy to see his grandson's face. That is a very human, like, backstory. A merchant who journeyed from the south to get his hands on the Frostland's pure, pristine water. Rumored to grant the drinker eternal youth, the water demands a high price amongst the aristocracy. The source of the rumor, however, is none other than the clever merchant himself. Nice. I don't regret running away yesterday. I'm sure anyone would have done the same after seeing someone collapse in the streets covered in blood, but it's okay because someone else must have called the guards. The poor person was probably rescued, right? Interesting. That's... Well then, so we have quite a few people who do not want to be scrutinized. In a church town, no less. I can't imagine why. The Inquisition is here! 96%. Still not gonna do it. Please listen, I swear I'm innocent. I've not killed anyone. I've never done it. I just came across the body, that's all. There was a person covered in blood. What would anyone do? Of course I bent down to see if they were alright. I was only trying to help. But the investigation of that man was no more than a pretense. The mockery of justice is why I'm... yeah? I'm not sure what I know. Witness, huh? Wouldn't that be convenient if only if it were true? Give up on the lies already. If you just admit what you did, maybe the judge should go easier on you. But I didn't do it. I swear I'm innocent. It was an accident that killed that man, not me. There must be someone who saw what happened. How come no one's come forward then? No one's gonna believe a pack of lies like that. The traveler there found a witness for me. Just ask and they'll tell you. Hey, you there. Is he telling the truth then? Yeah. An accident, huh? I suppose I'll have to look into this. Can you not tell the difference between an accidental death and a murder in this town? All right, I've heard from this witness of yours. And I've asked around with a few other people as well. Yeah, well, it looks like you were telling the truth. That's right, I was. only chanced by that night. I was nothing but happenstance. And then what do I do but see a person lying on the ground covered in blood? I was trying to see if they were all right when you lot took me for a murderer. Yes, we may have been a bit hasty. Like Pander told me to let you go. Really? Really? I thought you were going to have me executed just to hide your failures. Hey, Tough Nut. Yay, we got the Tough Nut. Nope. Nope. I can always repair my reputation if it has a problem, but that's why I would do that. Nope. The mother who ran away from home to get married, but returned after her divorce. At first she had reservations about seeing her father again, but now she worries about whether or not her savings are still intact. Most intriguing. So this is the person who is tied to that other person. A young boy born in the coastal town of Goldshore. He came to Flames Grace with his mother where he saw snow for the first time. In his excitement, however, he often gets lost. So you have an energizing pomegranate. You have candy. Probably don't need any candy. Item hidden over here. Hey, fortifying nut. Not too bad. Wonder how much these boost. It occurs to me that I'm going to have to actually do the full game before I even get to the point where I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to buy this. So... Oh, new weapons for sale. A cleric who raised his children, now then Knights Ardante, on the teaching of the Sacred Flame. From it, the eldest daughter learned its intensity, his younger son its kindness, and his eldest daughter something. So new thingers. The townsmith and armorers have new thingers. In his youth, he was reckless and immature and would often act without thinking of those around him. Though he has left the knights behind, he fondly remembers the one who took him under his wing. Most intriguing. And do you have anything to buy? I feel like I should be able to just... I mean... I can just challenge these people to duels. It's just kind of funny to think of, like... Random Nun! The time has come! Your death shall be swift and final. Fight me! Alright, so what are we doing now? We've talked to all the peeps. I'm gonna check the armor and weaponsmith, because I want to see what I'm missing out on so far. I'd like to have an idea of how big a difference there is between my current and amount of stats and the stats that I'm designed to have. Let's take a look here. So this Mirage Blade is 22 grand. That is 108 physical attack. Jeez. Sturdy Vest is an upgrade for everyone, and it's basically free at this point. Oh yeah. I am very behind the stat curve. At some point I might want to deal with that. I think I actually am going to end here though, because I have a headache and my eyes are not having an easy time looking at the screen. So I'm going to do something that does not involve quite so much short vision for now. So I'm unfortunately going to have to end early, but it's, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So I've been enjoying this. We are one step closer. Is this going to have +3 levels on it? What is your recommended level? It's still recommended 12. So it hasn't scaled up the difficulty of these yet.
And interestingly enough, like, this is recommended level 22. This is 23. I'm very curious about how this all plays out. So this town is presumably going to be used at some point. But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Tolbrook is recommended level 27. Yikes. So that's going to be it for today. So thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure streaming for you today. And next time we will hopefully make a little bit more progress. I need to give my eyes a break because they are crying right now. So later, folks.